One of the most important aspects when we discuss about the Mauryan Empire is the presence of Chanakya. Chanakya was a very, very, very strong personality when we talk about the role of a minister or the role of an advisor. Chanakya, as I already mentioned you, was earlier a minister in the court of Dhanananda. Dhanananda insulted him. He came back with revenge on his mind. He found Chandragupta. He raised him as a great warrior, and Chandragupta won the territories for him. तो चाणक्य जैसे एक विद्वान का रहना ही बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले करता है एंड वन ऑफ द इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट इन द लाइफ ऑफ चाणक्य वाज दैट ही रोट अर्थशास्त्र जो आज भी गवर्नमेंट्स यूज करते हैं टू टू मेंटेन वेल गवर्नेंस well diplomatic relations, how to behave with your friends, how to behave with your allies, how to defeat your foes, the responsibilities of a king, everything. The arthashastra basically is a guideline, an ethical guideline of how to rule a kingdom or how to maintain well diplomatic relations. And having Chanakya on his side, Chandragupta Maurya felt a great sigh of relief because he knew that the brain that Chanakya had, it was almost impossible at the time for any other king to defeat the Mauryans. So so Chanakya obviously a great personality, and apart from that, also let us have a glimpse in the treaties between the Indians under the Mauryas and the Greeks. So जो इंडो ग्रीक के बीच में जो ट्रीटीज होते थे ना वो बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल होते थे फ्रॉम इकोनॉमिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू फ्रॉम वारफेयर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू एंड द coins which were issued at the time bear a legacy to this. The coins tell us about different trade that happened in the empire and how it was very important for both the areas as well. Other than that, one of the important part of any empire is education, arts, literature, scientific accomplishment, having a scientific tendency. So modern empire was no different. In the universities of Nalanda, the University of Takshila, and the University of Vikramshila, they were heavily funded by the Mauryan empires. And Chanakya himself took the baton to promote awareness, to promote literacy, to develop an attitude towards the universities where people would learn a lot of things. And these universities heavily flourished under the Mauryan Empire. Now we come to the last part of this video, which is the decline of the empire. So around 180 BCE, when there was a military parade going on, the empire then was Brihadrath. Brihadrath was the last Mauryan empire who was killed in the military parade or who was assassinated in the parade by his own minister Pushyamitra Sunga. So for those of you who don't know, पुष्यमित्र सुंगा लेटर गोज ऑन टू फाइंड द सुंगा एम्पायर. मतलब कि पुष्यमित्र सुंगा जो उनके मिनिस्टर थे जिन्होंने उनको एसेसिनेट किया था 180 BCE में, वो बाद में शुंगा एम्पायर फाउंड करते हैं एंड इवेंचुअली पुष्यमित्र शुंगा इज नोन एज द फाउंडर ऑफ द शुंगा एम्पायर. आई मीन थ्रू द रेंज और थ्रू द रूइंस ऑफ द मौर्यन एम्पायर, पुष्यमित्र शुंगा फाउंडेड द शुंगा एम्पायर. तो बेसिकली सिर्फ ये एक रीजन नहीं था उनके डाउनफॉल का. I mean, there are a lot of reasons regarding the downfall of the Mauryas. Pushyamitra Sunga basically ended of what was seen as a very weak lineage after the demise of Ashoka. Ashok के बाद इस empire में इतने strong kings नहीं थे and this became a problem for them because जितना बड़ा empire इन्होंने maintain किया था, that part or that extent or that much of an extensive empire started to have its own inside problems as rebellion started in many parts of the kingdom, and slowly and gradually the independent kingdoms started to carve way for themselves. बहुत से राज्य जो मौर्यस के अंदर थे उन्होंने रिबेलियन किया, उन्होंने रिबेल किया, उनके रिबेल करने के बाद उन्होंने खुद से इंडिपेंडेंस ली और धीरे धीरे एम्पायर जो चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य ने जितना बड़ा एस्टेब्लिश किया था वो धीरे धीरे और छोटा होता गया एंड अदर किंग्स और द सक्सेसर्स हैड टू फेस द रेथ ऑफ इट. उसके साथ साथ जो एक बहुत ही ज्यादा एक्सटेंसिव मिलिट्री एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इन्होंने एस्टेब्लिश किया था ड्यूरिंग द रेन ऑफ बिंदुसार, अशोक, चंद्रगुप्त, बाद में वो अपने आप ही बैकफायर करने लगा बिकॉज द मिलिट्री वाज नॉट वेल इक्विप्ड लेटर ऑन and it was not well maintained by the successors of Ashoka. एंड यही एक मेन रीजन रहा कि बाद में उनके खुद के ही मिनिस्टर ने और खुद के ही कमांडर ने उन्हीं के किंग को मार डाला. So this was the end of the Mauryan Empire, and with this end I would like to conclude my video on the introduction to the Mauryan Empire. Thank you so much for your constant support. Please hit the like button, share the video, and do comment as well. Thank you.